Mr. Russell Brunson. Welcome back to mission number 3. Now, in today's mission, we're going to start getting into your offer sequencing. But hopefully yesterday you had a fun kind of going back and picking some kind of object, some kind of product, a book, a movie, whatever, and actually creating an offer and testing it. Trying to pitch it to a friend or a family member, something, just to see what it's like, to see if they'd be willing to trade money for this offer and what you'd have to do to increase the value to actually be able to trade it. I hope you had fun with that. It's a fun exercise that I think everybody should be doing to start understanding these things. All right. Now, today we're going to start doing that, though, for your specific product. So I want you thinking right now through the lens of like the product or the service you're selling. Okay, and we've talked about this before. Some of you guys are coming with the product. Some of you guys are new, trying to figure out a product. So if you don't have a product yet, feel free to be an affiliate for ClickFunnels or for my books or for whatever makes sense. If you do have a product, though, focus on that as we're doing this, okay? Now, what I want you guys doing today is I want you sitting down and actually figuring out, okay, for my offer, for the product I'm actually selling, what are all the different little mini products I can create that I could bundle together potentially, okay? And the first time I ever did this, actually, it's kind of funny. I'd been growing my company. If you watch the One Funnel Way video during the pre-training, you probably heard about this, but I built my company up, and during Christmas time, it all collapsed. And what we did is, I didn't know what to do. I had no money, and I had all these people that we were paying, and so I called them up. I said, come in Saturday, and let's figure out a way to save Christmas, right? And we sat down in front of a huge whiteboard, and we did this. We literally said, okay, we have to make an offer and sell it to our small group of people, because that's our last hope. It's like, well, if we were to create an offer, it would be the most amazing thing ever that we could create for them. And we started listing out, well, we do this, and we do this, and we spent 2 or 3 hours mapping on a whole whiteboard everything we would do, and that's what we started with. And from there, we were able to pull the pieces out to actually create the offer. So for you, it's kind of the same thing right now. For your offer, you know the product you're selling now. We're going to wrap it inside of an offer. I want you to like just brainstorm it. Don't be limited by like, oh, I'm not going to write a book. Just like if like you could possibly write a book, like write a book, right? But just start brainstorming. Like, what are all the things inside the written word I could do? And like, I could do this, and I found there's this public domain book here, and I could call this guy, and I could call this person, and just list out as many different potential things as you could create or you've already created, right? You could plug in there as written things. Then it's like, hey, spoken word, what can I do for videos or audios or interviews or things like that, and list out all of the potential things that you could potentially have, right? And list out as many as you can possibly think of. The more, the better. You're gonna build a whole like palette of these different things. Then physical products. What kind of physical products can I give my people? Can I give them this? Can I give them this? And just keep mapping out as many things as you can think of, as you can find. We're gonna build out this thing, and the same thing other. Like, what else could we do? Facebook groups, live events, coaching calls, Skype calls, one-on-one coaching. I'll have them fly to my house, like whatever, right? Even if some of them aren't realistic, and just map out as many things as you have, right? So now you have a whole palette of stuff, and this is the key. This is why most of you guys struggle at funnels. You start building a funnel, and you're like, okay, I have a funnel. What's the first page? Okay, and then like, what do I put on it? And then like, and like, you don't know what to do. And like, it's because you're not starting with this. This is like, here's the water, right? Here's the iceberg. This is all the stuff under the water. This is the bottom of it, right? The tip is like the funnel that you actually see. So a lot of you guys jump in and like trying to build the tip of the iceberg and keep sinking. It's like, because you don't have a foundation, there's all this stuff down here you have to learn how to do. You have to create an actual good offer, right? And then everything will work, okay? So for the first step now is creating all this stuff. Okay, and if you don't know what that is yet, pause this, take your kids, take people you've been working with, and like brainstorm, sit in front of a whiteboard and just map out like all the things you could possibly do to get somebody to buy whatever it is you got, okay? All right, now after you do that, the next step is I'm gonna show you guys kind of the basic funnel that we're gonna be doing during the One Funnel Way challenge. But this process works in any funnel, so I wanna kind of emphasize that. But the basic funnel we're gonna be creating is very simple. It's like the Mr. Miyagi funnel. It's so simple. It's like the wax the car, paint the fence one. It's just like so simple and so easy. And some of you guys are like, it's got to be more complicated. I'm like, no, really, most of my funnels are simple like this one, okay? So the first page of this funnel is going to be called what we call a squeeze page, okay? The second page is going to be a sales page. And the third page is going to be called an upsell page, or an OTO page, which stands for one-time offer. Okay, so this is gonna be a 3-page funnel that we're gonna be building. So we'll get deeper into this. Right now, I just want you guys to understand there's gonna be these 3 pages. So we gotta figure out what's the offer in all these pages. And then back here is gonna be your ad. Okay, so this is where we are starting from. So I think most of you guys are familiar with ads, right? You see them on Facebook, you see them on Instagram, you see them on YouTube, you see them everywhere you go, right? So I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. You gotta create an ad that's gonna get someone to click, right? So why is someone clicking on your ad? Think through that. Like, what's the offer of the ad? Someone's clicking on this for what? Like, what are they coming over here to do? Okay. One of the examples I'll show you here on on my computer. This is a squeeze page we have. And you look at it, it's really simple. It says Marketing Secrets Black Book, 99 Marketing Secrets that will change your business and change your life. And there's a picture of the book, and it says, give me your email address, okay? And you give me your email address, I'm gonna give you this book. Like, there's the offer. So in the ad, it's really simple. It's like, hey, I wrote this really cool book. It's called the Black Book, or Marketing Secrets Black Book. If you want a free copy of it, click here. Okay, so they're clicking to get a free copy. So click on it, they come right here, and the page is like, cool, give me your email, and I'll give you some, I'm trading it, right? So for this, all we did, like we literally, this is if you want to know how we created this Black Book, what we did is I basically went and I've been doing a podcast now for like, I don't know, for forever, like 500 or 600 episodes now, right? So I've been doing this podcast forever, and we transcribed them all, but I had Julie Stoyan on my team go through this, and I said, listen to all the podcasts and find like the best things and just like rewrite them in like a little story. So she went through, listened to all of them, and she found 99 of the ones that had the best like story, and then she kind of retyped out like, oh, this marketing secret is this, and she kind of wrote it out. And each one's like 500 words, okay? And so this book is basically, it's 99 500-word articles that were pulled from my podcast, okay? So you can do the same thing if you have your own podcast or your own Facebook Lives, or if you've done anything like that, if you've been publishing at all, you can go back and you can get somebody to transcribe and do something simple like that, okay? But this was just like one thing we had here where it was like, this is the Marketing Secrets Black Book, something we could create, or something we did create, or something that's been sitting on the shelf for 5 years, or something I found in the public domain, or whatever it is, right? It's just there, okay? And so then on this page, like that's the offer, okay? So the ad right here is like, if you click here, I'm gonna give you a chance to get the free book, right? So they click in here, that's what the offer is on this page. Now what's the offer on the actual squeeze page? Okay, the squeeze page is really simple again. It's get the PDF of the Black Book. So get the PDF and print it out. So I take one piece of this, like whichever one seems the sexiest, I grab it and it becomes the thing I give away for free. Okay? I think sometimes people overcomplicate. They're like, what am I gonna put on my squeeze page? It's just like find something awesome that people want and then give that away for free. Something you would normally sell and just give away for free. Like, what? But that's a cool product. I spent tons of time and energy like creating that. Like, why would I give away for free? Like, because you want people to like you and you want to build a relationship with them. So give them something awesome. Like my hard cost to create this book was like 10 grand. I paid Julie a lot to do it, right? So for me, it was expensive, but I get away for free because right now this page gets like an 83% opt-in rate. So 83% of people hit this page give me the email address. And like for me, that's super valuable. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to spend 10 grand for your squeeze page thing, but give them something awesome. Like maybe it's an interview you did with so-and-so about whatever. Maybe it's something, but find something amazing up here from your offer and just pull that thing out and give it away for free, okay? Like that's the easiest way to do a squeeze page, okay? Then you come to the second page, like, hey, and I want you guys thinking through that customer journey, right? So somebody sees my ad, this is a human being, right? Because this is just humans, right? They're on their phone, they're scrolling through, they see your ad, they click on it, they come over here and you're like, cool, give me your email address, I'm gonna give you this PDF. And they're like, sweet. So you give you the email address, they give you the PDF, put the email in here. Now you're taking the next page, and this next page, you're like, cool, I just emailed you the PDF, it's in your inbox, hope you love it. But what do you know about this person right now? I know that you just asked for the Marketing Secrets Black Book, means you're interested in marketing stuff. So then I have my video right here could be basically like, hey, and we'll get into story later. We're not gonna talk about it today, but I talk about the story about something, and then I'm gonna make an offer, okay? But on this page, I'm gonna sell something. Let's say I'm selling for 37 bucks, right? So I need to create an offer where the $37 is super cheap for the offer, right? So I'm coming back here, I'm saying, okay, what could I do over here? So I'm like, okay, well maybe I'm gonna sell my physical book here, or maybe it's my thing I sell on Amazon right now, right? I grab something, and I'm gonna take that, and that'll be the first part of the offer right here, okay? And I'm like, well, what about this? I could take the interview I did with so-and-so and grab that, and that could be the second part of the offer. And then I could take, we could do a Facebook group for all the people that buy and make that part of the offer here. And I could do this, and you're basically just grabbing different pieces of your potential offers, and you're plugging them in until you have something that's worth more than the money you're asking for it. But Russell, it's got to be more complicated than that, right? No, like it's really that easy. As you were offer hacking people on day number 1, I hope you saw that. They probably have something like this with a whole bunch of stuff, and they're like, hey, for someone to give me 37 bucks for the Fat to Fit to Fat kit, what do I need to have? I need to have recipes, I need to have a meal plan, I need to have a shopping list, I need to have, like, boom, and they're pulling all the pieces of the stuff they've created and plugging it in. Now they have an offer that's worth more than 37 bucks. Now, how do you know if it's worth more than 37 bucks? When you start driving traffic here, if people give you $37 for the thing, you know it's worth that much to them. If they don't, it means your offer sucks. Like, that's it. I don't know how to simplify that. People are like, my funnel's not working. It's like, no, your funnel is not working. Like, I can't figure out why it doesn't work. And like, the reason why it doesn't work is because your offer is no good. Nobody's opting into my squeeze page. Why not? Because your offer's horrible. No one's clicking my ad. Why not? Because the offer's horrible. No one's buying my product. Why not? Because the offer's horrible. Right? That's why we're spending so much time on the offer. You guys, you increase the offer, you make it better, people give you money, people give you the email address, people click on your ads. That's the magic. Okay? So it's not that your funnel doesn't work, it's that your offer sucks. So come back and make your offer better. Okay? Now there's other things, there's hook and there's story. Those other two pieces we're talking about throughout this training, but it starts with the offer. Okay, that's the easiest thing to fix is what can I do? And if you don't have anything to create an offer, that's why we had to go back and learn all these different ways and get ideas and techniques and build things out and do a bunch of stuff. We're going to spend the rest of this week actually going through and actually creating these offers, like going to the Rolodex, getting people to help you with the ebooks, helping do audio interviews, like getting all these pieces created so you have them. But it's all about creating an irresistible offer. Okay, now look at this human being who's coming through. I got him excited to click. Now, did I get an email address? Cool. If I did, awesome. If not, like, what's the offer? Maybe this offer sucks. Let me put something else. Let me change it around. And then if that works, they keep moving on their journey. They come over here and it's like, cool. Now they have an opportunity to buy this thing. How good is the offer? They're going to buy it or not? If the offer's good enough, they're going to give me money. They're going to be excited. Then they go to the upsell page and now I have a chance to make them another offer. Okay. So you just bought this amazing thing. What's the next logical thing you want? Okay. And I come back here and I look up here. I say, okay, what's the next thing that we want? I'm going to create my upsell here. I'll tell my hook, my story, and then I'll create an offer. It's the exact same thing. Okay, and then maybe this is going to be $197. So then the question is, what do I have up here that I could create that's going to be worth more than $197 to this guy right here? That's it. That's the game, you guys. So maybe I need this and this and this and this, and to justify $197 price point, I need a lot more things. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this piece, I'm going to do this piece, and maybe I need to plug in some of these until I've got an offer that's worth $197, and people start buying it. If they're not buying it, it means the offer's no good. So make the offer better. Increase the value of the offer, and all it does is it makes it seem cheaper to the person. Okay? Like that's the magic. I'm not decreasing my prices, I'm increasing the offer. Much better way to do business. Everyone's fighting to the bottom, I'm racing to the top, okay? That's the big difference between what I do and everybody else does. Those who are killing it in the funnel world, they understand this. Make the offer better and it seems cheaper. That's it, okay? And so that's the process. So that's all I want you guys to do right now is I want you to build out this dashboard of all the potential things you could create to plug into your offers. And then we're going to start later this week, start actually creating stuff. I want you to map them out and then look, this is what my funnel is going to look like. Okay? And every single page, this is what the offer is going to be. Okay? Because you're not going to use all of them. This palette will be huge, and some of these we'll use in a different offer and a new funnel in the future, or for your webinar, for different pieces. Like, don't worry about that right now. Right now, look at this as what do I have up here that I could trade someone in exchange for the email address? Okay, what do I have here that I could exchange for like $37? What's a really good offer that's going to be kind of my core product that I could sell somebody, that I could change, that's going to be a good value? What can I do as an upsell? I want you to kind of build out what your offer could be. Okay. Now, one thing I want to stress, because this is one of the biggest misconceptions. People always ask me, like, well, Russell, what product should be here and here? Like, what price points? And they always ask price points and things like that. And we understand it's not so much price points, right? It comes down to like, what's the logical sequencing of events for somebody? Okay, come back to the pre-training. I talked to you about how funnels are basically like taking somebody through a store, right? So somebody just came into your store, like clicked on an ad, they just showed up at your store. Okay, now it's like the logical thing. They came in and they're like, hey, I'm here because I'm going on a camping trip. I don't say, cool, let's go get some hot dogs because they're the cheapest. They're here to go camping, or they're here because they want to grill. I'm going to take them to the grills. That's the thing that makes the most sense to them, right? Then after they have the grills, what's the next thing that they need? Something logically, like, what's the logical sequencing of events? What's the first thing you need, the second thing, and the third thing? Pretend like these are humans because they are. Okay? Pretend like it's a human coming into your world. They just came to your squeeze page, and that's you. I'm talking like, okay, I need to get this person, give me my email address. What do I have that makes sense right now? Well, they just clicked on my ad. You know what makes most sense is like, hey, I interviewed this guy named Joe Vitale, and he told me all of P.T. Barnum's best success stories. The interview was an hour long. It was amazing. He normally charges like $2,000 an hour. I'll give you this interview for free if you'll give me your email address. Sweet, and they just trade, right? Now they got that, cool. So I just sent you the email from Joe Vitale on P.T. Barnum. Now I'm gonna make a special offer because a lot of you guys have seen the movie Greatest Showman, but I want to make a special offer. So what I'm gonna do is, now that you're here, now that you got the interview, I'm gonna give you a really special offer. Number one, there's this really cool book I found called The Art of Money Getting that P.T. Barnum wrote back in the day. They've actually republished it to show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you get is The Art of Money Getting. This book's awesome. It's short, it's a fast read, but I did that, but I gave you that book. The second thing is then, because you came into my world, right, it's funnel building, I recorded an hour-long interview or just audio of me explaining my thoughts on the art of money getting for funnel builders. And so I'm also going to give you the art of money building for funnel builders, okay? The third thing we get you is I got you a free copy of Joe Vitale's book, There's a Customer Born Every Minute, where he goes through the 10 biggest things of P.T. Barnum's life, how it can apply back to your life. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to create this offer, right, of the pieces I'm pulling out of this thing, okay? And then I upsell the next thing, okay? Cool, so you just bought this course right here. We're going to be doing a live 3-day virtual event where I'm going to go through the P.T. Barnum stuff, right? Or I'm going to teach you guys funnel building or whatever makes logical sense. Okay, so we got grills, then we got our charcoal, then we got our hot dogs, and we got our mustard, right? It's the logical sequencing of event. Act like they're human because they are. What's the first thing they need, the second thing, the third thing, the fourth thing to give them the best customer experience on earth? That's what you're trying to create for them. And if you do that, they will give you more money and they'll be happier with the experience. Okay, if you do it all weird, it's like, get the P.T. Barnum book and you're like, oh, by the way, you can lose weight. And then, oh, by the way, there's this other like credit repair thing. People will be so confused. That's when feel like they're getting spammed and they run away from you, right? But when you take them through a logical sequencing of events, it makes it really, really simple. So your guys' assignment for tonight is just this. I want you to do the exact same process I just did. I want you to map out as many written type things you can think of that you could create for your offers, as many spoken things as you create for your offers, as many physical products, as many other type of untangible things, intangibles, and map them all out there so you got a whole bunch of them you could pick from, and then come back and say, okay, what's my squeeze page offer? What's my sales page offer? What's my upsell offer? And pretend like it's, again, you get an email address, you're trying to sell something for $37 and something for $97. And that's the assignment for today. So there you go, guys. That's offer sequencing. Have some fun with that. And tomorrow will be a shorter training. I'm going to show you guys how to amplify and make each of these offers 1,000 times more valuable. So with that said, have fun with your homework, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.